the sofa is in front of a wall, right? Not in front of an open 14-story window. But if there's a wall or a closed sealed window, when you're juggling and you drop something, it's right there. You just bend here and keep going.
That's a good tip.
Okay? So one of the best ways to practice juggling, if you're home, or if you're in anywhere with a sofa or bed, is when your feet, your legs or knees are just about at the edge of a sofa or bed, and that way when you miss, you have the ball right there. The other thing that does, it stops you from wandering forward. Well, speaking of wandering forward, hi. That's Jan and Marie. See, my lovely assistant has a lovely assistant. Und was suchst du? What are you looking for? This is good.
Snoop.
The only thing that's intimidating for me is when the kids Marie's age learn how to juggle. They become, by the time, if they stick with it, just even 20 minutes a day, they become like 9-ball jugglers by the time they're 17. You see that in the Norwegians like Håvard and some of the Israeli jugglers, Bar and what's the other guy's name? Some of these guys with the world records, they don't even know that 7 balls is difficult. Whereas I started juggling way too late, way after puberty, and so I actually find 6 balls still a bit difficult. If you're going to learn the more numbers, you just got to build the cascades or fountains. When I showed you the 4, I showed you this. This is called a fountain pattern because the balls are technically called a fountain when they stay in the same hand all the time. But the 5-ball one, just to show you really quick, is another cascade. So the 3-ball one is like this, 3-ball Cascade. Cascade heißt das, yeah? Okay. But remember that if I go up like this, I'm going way faster now. The speed Jesse was trying to do his 3, but now I'm always looking up to get the next ball, and it's the same exact shape as this. Look at the peaks of the pattern there, the one you're learning now, the cascade. When someone learns 5, it's the same pattern, just with more balls and way more speed. However, to learn 4 balls after you learn 3 takes about 2 to 3 months of everyday trying, and to learn 5 balls takes at least a year. So there's something so beastly difficult about 5. It took me almost 5 months to get it. Und hast du eine Frage? Do you have a question? Du bist willkommen. You're welcome. I just want to, while you're still practicing, I want to show you something that you might not have thought about before. Using these are of course my favorite things that were ever invented to juggle, the juggling clubs. They are light. They're made of a wooden dowel with plastic bits fitted on it and rubber bits on the ends and then taped and glued together, okay? The reason I'm bringing these out is to show you that it's the same pattern. Look, first, one object up to the other hand. In fact, I learned flipping like this. I learned this with a hairbrush first, actually. I had a hairbrush that I could flip over and catch. And then I learned it with the other hand. Same thing. And then I did that first drill that we did with 2, which is sing. See? It's going almost the same height as a ball, but it looks different because the objects are flipping. If I take the flip away, you can start to see that it's basically the same thing. It's really hard to take the flip off a club. They don't want to do this. They definitely want to do this, or this, or this. They don't want to do this. So when you see a video or a show when somebody's doing 3 or more clubs flat like this, they've worked really hard to force the clubs not to flip. Since jugglers have no social life, we all learn this trick, which looks like this. No, it doesn't. So smooth, yeah, oh, see that? And they even have a variation with the clubs you can't do with balls called the helicopter. I suppose you could, but no one would see it. The helicopter is where the whole flip is sideways, and the better your helicopter, the more horizontal your flip is. These are just really hard to catch, not as hard to throw. And so if I do this, I'm flipping them backwards. But let me just go back to my point. The cascade is start with 2 in your dominant hand, and then do this. 1 1,000. Man, I'm smooth today. Must have been the movement of the ship. 1 1,000. 1 1,000. 1 1,000. Those lights look expensive. Let's get away from those. 1 1,000. Oh, we're next to some even more expensive light. I'll just put the gloves away right now. So, everyone, if you have any questions or want some personal troubleshooting, make sure your elbow doesn't go out. This elbow is traveling a little forward. You want to make sure it stays back. Try again. Much better. That's much better. There you go, Josh. Good job. Und hast du eine Frage? Hast du? Give me 5. Nächstes Jahr. Next year, maybe. Give me 5. Yeah, cool. Oh, and by the way, if you have tennis balls, really bouncy, springy new tennis balls, and a tennis court or a driveway somewhere with concrete, if the juggling is frustrating you, you can learn this one. What am I doing? Same thing. 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. I'm throwing the ball slightly up, but in this case, I'm throwing over the next ball instead of under. 1,000, 1,000. It's the same idea as this, but when you reverse it, instead of throwing under, you're actually throwing over the upcoming ball, and you're bouncing it sort of in front of your opposite foot. There's the opposite foot, that's where I catch, opposite foot, and you don't bend down, you just wait. So if you have really too much trouble with the 3 balls in the air, if you have something bouncy like a lacrosse ball or a tennis ball, you can learn this one, and it's still called a cascade, it's just upside down. But they have to be very bouncy on a nice firm surface. Great. You said Keith? Key. Very good job. You're doing great over there. Let me see if he's got control of his elbow now. Yeah, you're still leaning forward. All right, so what you do, if you have a juggling partner, you can do this. Try it again. And I'll just put my hands here and restrict the movement of his upper arms. Watch this. Go ahead. Aha, now, yeah. And that's a good time to put your knees up against the couch and keep the balls near to your body. All juggling happens very, very close to the face, which is why you won't see me trying the chainsaw trick.
There you go.
If I ever have a nose job, I'm not doing it to myself. So yeah, good job. Anybody want any personal troubleshooting or help? You look like you're doing great. Okay, what you got? Let me see. That's good. And the other one? They're both perfect. What was your complaint? Go ahead. She said, I can't throw it up. I can't throw it up. Then she did 2 perfect throws and catches. Again? Oh yeah, that's it. When I watch, it's magic. Yeah. Actually, the magician was here, but he just learned to juggle and left. He's got to get ready for his show. Or just think that I'm here. Maybe get a cardboard cutout that looks like me. You can paint it any color, and then, yeah, that was good. Okay, let me see you throw to the other hand now. The other hand. Great job. And the other hand? I see nothing wrong with, okay, that one kind of came too far to the same side. Okay, I'm going to throw it to you, and you can, oops, come over here away from the speaker so we don't get feedback. Okay, yeah. What's your name? Trudy, I'm John. Nice to meet you. Catch with that hand, but put your eyes up in the air now. Good. Now catch that one. Yes, beautiful. Now catch that one. Nice. Remember, miss, look up. Don't say negative things about yourself. Remember to tell yourself, I can do this. Great job, Perry. Okay, everybody's starting to get progress now. I'm very impressed. Amelia, did you get a chance to try with 3? Oh, you can't do 2? It looks good with 2. Don't put yourself down. Don't say negative things to yourself about your juggling. Let me see that again. Do that again. Up, up. Oh, too fast. Much too fast. Here, let me help you. It goes this speed. 1, 2. Watch me. Look up. Look up. More. Good. 1, 2. Catch. 1, 2. Wow, these are light. These are so hard to catch. 1, 2. Catch.